Okay, hey, I totally messed up and thought I had the camera recording when I was doing the work on the other stuff. Yeah, total brain fart. Didn't get it, but I'll show you. So, got the trailer all together. You saw that. The electrical gremlin that kept popping up with the computer that controls the lighting and fans and everything. I discovered that it was a frequency thing, not a wiring thing. It did have a ground loop, which I solved, but whenever the engine was running is when we had the problem. And I realized that where the control head was to the computer was directly over the engine's distributor, which has a really powerful ignition coil and ignition control box. So yeah, it was an RF thing. So I moved it to here, far away from here. Well, as far as I could anyway. It was right here, and directly underneath there is the ignition distributor. I noticed while it was running, if I unbolted this from right here and moved it away, it seemed to work fine. And then when I pulled the wires out to relocate it down here, I noticed there's a plug, and it's an uninsulated plug. That plug would have been laying like darn near on top of the distributor cap. So moved it, rewired it to here. I wanted to put it up here. Richie had a really good idea of mounting it overhead, but I didn't have enough of the cable to, route it so it wasn't hanging. But so I put it right here, and we fired it up last night and was gonna do our first night test. And when I pulled out of the shop and out the gate, it started getting hot again. Got up to like 230. Completely baffled me at the time. So I thought, well, I'll just go and get some air flowing through the radiator. Went down to the edge of the road to make the turn and out into the desert, and decided to turn around and head back. And when I did, I made the U-turn in the dirt lot, and I went into the roadside like ditch, and the truck kind of leaped a little bit and jostled it around. And when that happened, I felt the water like burp underneath my seat, because the coolant lines run right underneath my seat. Oh, you can't see it now, but anyway, when that happened, I could literally hear the radiator gurgle a lot and water flow. And I looked at the temp gauge, and it shot immediately down to 170. So my theory is, because this thing was completely dry of any coolant, that the engine block had an air pocket in it. And it finally, when the truck jostled around, it finally burped it out, literally. And now it's flowing a lot of water. I can take the radiator cap off and see it flow. So, and it cooled right down. We could have kept going, but it was getting late at that time. So I'm gonna run it out today. Got some little odds and ends to do. Lug nuts, I gotta glue the lug nuts onto the spare wheels. I will get video of that. And then, let's see what else. Glue the lug nuts on the wheels. I gotta get the body sanded. We're behind schedule on the body. I was supposed to get it wrapped. I was gonna get it rewrapped, and I know I mentioned it numerous times in past videos that I was gonna get rewrapped. And I had that set up a couple of times with the guy, and it just fell through, like terrible communication. Couldn't get a hold of him when it was go time. And so then by then, calling around to other places, they were just booked up, and couldn't get it done. So and then once we start peeling the body, we noticed that it's a really nice black. I knew it was black, but I didn't realize how nice it was. So I just decided to run with that, and I'm gonna throw a coat of a little bit of metallic black on it. It'll look good with this, with the black undertone of the gel coat. And then I got the stickers all made, so yep, that's why the body is in the status that it is. So. Let's see, what else did I do? Little stuff. Put some little bungees to help give these a little bit more support for Brett, so they're not wobbling around on him. I got to get a breather for the top of the oil tank. And then that's it. Like, it's good to go, like, for real. I feel really good about it. We don't have any leaks. The electrical problem solved. I'm really confident that the cooling is going to be fine. I'll find out today for sure. Take it out and just, I want to get, if I got time, I'm going to put at least a good 50 miles on it of constant red time at different RPMs. And yeah, and I'll definitely get that filmed. So yeah, the race is, today's Monday. So it's day after tomorrow is when the festivities start. So the whole team will be here Wednesday. I will load this thing up Tuesday night, Tuesday evening on the trailer, and all of our equipment, it's ready to go. It's all right there. It's literally ready to go. And I'll be headed to Vegas bright and early Wednesday morning and get checked into the hotel, meet up with the team about 10, hit the parade, and drivers meeting and tech inspection and all that stuff, and get ready for the parade. So yeah, so much stuff. So that's where we're at. Yeah, I think in here there was something I wanted to mention. Yeah, I don't know, so much stuff. Like, I've been racing a lot. I've had dragsters and some kind of road touring cars, and I've had NASCARs from pro stock to late model, and they all have their certain levels of technology depending on how competitive you want to get, but they all have their really basic stuff too. Like, you want to keep stuff as simple as possible, but there's a lot of stuff on all race cars that just gets really technical. And I will tell you, building one of these trucks is the most technical thing that I have ever done. Yeah, these machines are pretty amazing, and for the most part I was learning as I went, just taking the knowledge that I had from past cars and then researching and Googling the crap out of all the other stuff I didn't know, and YouTube and everything. So but it can be done. Like, I'm not kidding. Before the last mint, this was a bare chassis 3 months before that race. And we built this thing pretty much from scratch, other than the chassis, in 3 months. So it can be done. And I had about 90% of it done. The other 10%, and maybe even more than 10%, because there was a lot of little stuff that popped up at the end that I wasn't expecting, and nobody was. But it's probably more like I had 80% of it done, and the other 20% I owe 100% to the team, because when they showed up for the race last time, they thrashed. It was long nights. They missed a lot of the fun events that I was hoping that we would all get to enjoy. And they gave it all, and I'm just super proud of them and super happy to have them on this team, and their motivation. Leo is too. Yeah, I know. Come here. So anyway, my point is, it can be done, and you don't have to get this technical with it. If you want to race in desert racing, there's bone stock UTV races classes. You just buy a UTV, do a little bit of safety modifications, add some fire extinguishers and a first aid kit and stuff, and buy yourself a fire suit, and you're off and running. And that's probably would have been a smarter route for me to start this at, but it's just not like me. So, but yeah, you can do it. It can be done. This thing's ready to go. And we're going to give it our best. So, huge thanks to everybody again. Edge Construction Supply, Parabellum Racecraft, Mighty Ties, LP Engineering, PCI Radios, General Tire. Yeah, I know I'm going to miss. I'm not very good at this TV stuff, but I don't think I'm missing. Knack. Holy crap, can't forget the name Knack. And just Julie and Vanessa and Richie and Steve and Jay and Murph and Dwayne and Mandy and Rissa and Troy. Yeah, I think I got everybody. My brain is scrambled eggs, I will tell you this, right? Yeah. So yeah, super excited. Parabellum Racecraft's website. I know last month I said that we were getting ready to launch. We're getting really close. My family issues and stuff kind of delayed all that, but that's okay. Just keep an eye out for it. I'd appreciate it when I get it launched. Everybody check it out, you know, trying to make the website simple and easy to navigate and look cool. And I really want to get the pictures from this race posted on it. So we got the new body style and everything on it. So yeah, look for it. I'll let you know. And then really excited about the Patreon. Yeah, it'll really, really help support new projects and you know, just this journey. We got a UTV also, so we're going to do some suspension stuff on that. I want to build some more rear ends. I got to get our upper control arms and lower control arms and our trailing arm kits put together. So I want to be able to film all that and show how to do it. There'll be a lot of behind the scenes stuff on the Patreon that Patreon members will be able to tap into and check out. And Julie wants to put bloopers on there because believe me, I have a lot of bloopers. You know, I'm always hurting myself for hitting my shins and cussing up a storm. So yeah, it's not exactly probably going to be PG rated, but you know, anyway, we'll see about that. I don't know. But there'll be lots of Leo on there and the other dogs. So anyway, appreciate it. Keep you guys posted. Race is a couple days. We're going to film the entire time. I'll get some footage today of testing and then get this video hopefully shot out tonight. And then, yeah, we'll see you at race day for sure. Thanks. Be safe. Say bye.